Preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a-going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, but you only get mugged if you go downtown. Well, I live back in the woods, you see, with the woman and the kids and the dogs and me. Country boy can't survive. Christian here, Wit and Wisdom Midnight Rider. How's everybody doing? 2 in 1 week, huh? You feel special? I feel special. Haven't had very many rides tonight. I stopped in the middle to go to one of my son's music program meetings. S&J Singers, check it out if you like choral music, a cappella choral music. High school kids, 10 or 11 different high schools, kind of an elite group, which is cool. He's very talented, as is my daughter. Then I drove for a little bit, and then I went and did payroll at my other job. Chemical inventory, pretty exciting evening, you know the really big stuff in life. Not really, but just trying to keep it together. We are hiring over at the Rocket Wash if you're looking for a job, especially if you have sales experience, or honestly, even if you're good at talking to people. Extreme weather conditions, be really, really hot or really, really cold, or some days it's really nice. But, we're open all the time except for a few select holidays. Rain today, so we got a lot of cleaning done, and a couple of my guys actually patched some walls and painted the front room, and it looks amazing. Great job, Trevor. Great job, Walt. I really only have one thing to say tonight, and I apologize to you if you live there, but my God, Council Bluffs sucks. Council Tucky, Council Bama, whatever you want to call it, but GPS, or at least the Uber and Lyft apps, they can't find anywhere. There hasn't been a single time that I haven't been driving to Council Bluffs where the map wasn't right. Not once. I don't know if it's because the roads have changed so much, especially the roads, interstates where 80 comes across and hits 29 to either Sioux City or Des Moines or Kansas City or downtown Council Bluffs. One time today I was supposed to keep going on Broadway, but it told me to take 29 to Kansas City, and then it's like literally the app just switches, goes, oh, now you have to go like 2 miles and turn around, which I didn't this time. I just got off on 9th Street where Harris Casino is and kind of cut over, and that one was sort of fine. Another time today I was coming across 80, and I should have looked to see where they live, because I would have known that I actually needed to get off on 24th where the Horseshoe in the Mid-America Center is, but I didn't look. That's my fault. And it told me to, stay south to 29, and then all of a sudden I was past the exit for 24th Street, and guess what? I got to drive 2 miles, do a U-turn at the next exit, and come back on 29 the opposite direction and get off on 24th. But guess what? There's a semi-accident or something, and I can't even get off there. It freaking sucked. I was uber irritated, no pun intended. So I had to keep going straight and go through back roads, and it took another, 10 minutes to get to where I needed to go. But once I got where I needed to go, I let the lady know that I was there, and she goes, "Where? I'm looking for you. I don't see you." And I said, I'm at 1036 and a half East Washington. I don't live there. What are you even talking about? Literally took a screenshot of the app, and that's exactly where I was supposed to be. It was the end of this weird driveway. It was like a house behind a house, which I think is a thing in Council Bluffs, because nobody lives at a half. That's just weird. I can see it being, A, B, or C, or apartment 1 or 2, but that wasn't it. It's like the freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pizza Man's got 30 seconds. Because they live at a whatever in a fourth in the freaking manhole, and they tell the pizza guy, that's not my problem that you don't know directions. But it is, because nobody lives at a fourth and nobody lives at a half. But apparently, somebody does, except for the person that I needed to pick up. She tells me her address, and I put it in Waze, and it's like 7 minutes away. So instead of 1036 and a half East Washington, it's like 1st Street and something. I was so irritated. Once I get to this lady's house using Waze, and again, I've said this before, we don't get paid when we're going to pick you up. If the address is wrong, we don't get paid. Figure it out. And she actually says to me, and I quote, well, I'm not mad at you because the computer messed up. I'm like, lady, the computer didn't mess up. This is the address in the computer. This is the address you chose. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. Then she tells me, it's freezing in here. It's not freezing. It's freaking hot outside. And it's humid. And I had it on, I can turn my thing up to 12. It's on 1. And it's one thing spraying in my face. She tells me it's freezing. I turn it off. Mind you, this woman is wearing a leather coat, pants, looks like a sweater under the leather coat. I am dying. It's so hot in my car. And we have to drive what seems like forever to fucking Walmart. And I can't say, I hate Walmart. For one, shopping sucks. Walmart sucks. And, yeah. Anyway, let me tell you what she needed to buy at Walmart. Because she said she'd rather go to Hy-Vee and get, meat and groceries and stuff. But she didn't need that. She didn't need groceries. She needed guinea pig food. This is a grown-ass woman who hasn't lived here a long time, but she's lived in lots of places, she told me. And she looked like Agnes DePesto from Moonlighting. If you know who that is, you're old. But it was Bruce Willis's TV show, and it's actually awesome. You should find it on Netflix if that exists somewhere. But it was super awesome. But she was the front desk lady, but literally this was Agnes DePesto telling me she's cold in her fucking leather jacket, and it's 100 degrees in my car. All I could do is I wanted to turn it on, but I didn't because Agnes was fucking cold. Lives at 1036 and a half East Washington, but not really. She actually lives on 1st Street, 7 minutes away from the place she sent me to go to. So I wasted literally 30 minutes of my life, and I got $2.42 to take her to fucking Walmart to get guinea pig hay. Guinea pig hay. Grown woman. That's really all I got. That's my rant. Not really much wit and wisdom in this rant. I apologize. This has been Christian from Rant and Rave from the Midnight Rider. You guys have a great night. Peace out, Girl Scout. Catch you on the flip.